Hello and welcome to Innovation Street. I'm Claire Taylor, and today I'm speaking with Nick Williams, international speaker, best-selling author and co-founder of the Inspired Entrepreneurs Club. Nick has written 5 books, including his bestseller, The Work We Were Born to Do, and more recently, How to Be Inspired. Now, inspiration is a really important part of innovation, and today Nick is going to share with us his insights on how to be inspiration-led and purposeful in business. Hello Nick, and welcome. Thanks for joining me today to talk about your work.
Pleasure, thank you for inviting me. I'd love to talk about this.
So, can you tell us about yourself and your work?
Yeah, well, I went down the conventional career path, and in my 20s really did the kind of corporate thing. I went into sales and marketing. I was selling computers to Japanese banks in the City of London. On a surface level, looking like I was doing okay and reasonably successful, but on a deeper level, I just felt like, this isn't me. I wasn't put on this planet to sell computers to banks. But I kind of asked myself those bigger questions, which is, well, why am I here? What is my purpose? And I wanted to be much more creative. I wanted to be more inspired in my work. I thought my work could be much more than just making money. I wanted it to be creative and something that meant a lot to me. So I followed my heart and I left the corporate world in my late 20s, and here I am 20 years later. I've written 5 books. I get to travel around the world and talk to people and inspire them, and I love what I do, and I'm passionate about changing the way that people think about work and what it means to their lives.
Describe your philosophy on being inspiration-led at work.
I think what I challenge is the idea that we work just for money. I think most of us have grown up with a belief, and I find this around the world wherever I go, that we think we either work for money or we work for love. We don't work for both. So I see so many people that in a way sell their soul to go and earn a living, and I see people that are kind of creative and inspired, doing something they love but not making much money out of it. And I'm very much about a third way, which is actually if you love what you do and you're inspired by it, you're probably going to be much more successful than if you're doing something you don't really care that much about and isn't really you. So I'm an advocate of that third way, and that's with individuals who want to change career. I work a lot with organisations who want to have a more kind of energetic culture, a more inspiration-led culture, and I work a lot with entrepreneurs who run their own businesses too.
So how does being more inspired and innovative help businesses to be successful?
I think it can help them enormously. A couple of years ago, the Sunday Times Top 100 Companies to Work For supplement said that if you want to be a top 100 company in the UK, you've got to provide an inspiring place for people to work. When they interviewed employees of the top 100 companies, they all said this is an inspiring place to work. We do enjoy being here. We feel valued, we feel important, we feel what we do makes a difference and people listen to us. So I think there's lots of ways that you can create an inspired environment, but I'm a great believer that you actually get the best out of people at work when they do feel inspired about what they do, when you're not using just carrots and sticks to motivate them.
Do you have to be an entrepreneur to be inspiration-led in your work?
No, I don't think so at all. I know a lot of people that love what they do who are in employed environments, either in the public sector or private sector. And it's an overgeneralisation, but a lot of big companies stifle kind of creativity and innovation, and a lot of smaller companies really thrive on it. That's an overgeneralisation, but I do find a lot of entrepreneurs are more creative and more inspiring and love what they do to a greater extent than some people that work in big organisations. But I don't think you have to be self-employed. I think inspiration's within every human being, so you can bring it to wherever you work, even if you work in a massive organisation.